So someone recommended me this thing. So basically, I don't know what it's about. When I I searched on the thing, it was some Roblox shit. So Roblox, Red. Gooby Files, the Gooby Files. Roblox spread. So I don't know. I'm going in this with an open mind, bro. And thank you for I forgot his name. Yeah, thank you for recommending it. Appreciate that. Well, anyways, let's hear the Gooby File. Boom.
Before we get started with this video, I just want to give a couple disclaimers real quick. First off, I kindly ask all of you to not send hate to anyone that
is bro playing jailbreak, bro?
We mentioned throughout this video, and that this video will also include some very serious topics such as pedophilia, grooming, dog.
Oh my days, I missed this. Just give me nostalgia.
Other stuff related to that. Now, the Gooby Files document link is in the description below and in the pinned comment if you want to view it for yourself. And if there's any information that I've gotten wrong in this video or the document, then let me know down in the comments below. But the chances of any of the information being fake is extremely unlikely, because other people have talked about the situation, and multiple YouTubers have confirmed that all this information on Gooby is true. But anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the Gooby Files.
Miss Jailbreak. I've missed Jailbreak.
Brought to my attention some drama that I had no idea was going on.
Oh my days, he sounds like the type, bro. Oh my days. Him, and it's these type of, so like basically the intellectually smart niggas or them old ass niggas who look like they have like 80 kids. Out of those two, the outliers are like the good looking ones.
With people in our server and another server, where somehow the topic of doxing specific members of our server came up, and people were asking by name for specific people to get doxed. I'm sorry, that's completely out of control. Once that shit devolves into that, it has to end.
Gooby got sent nudes by a 16-year-old while he is a...
Hey PB, send me the cutest shit ever. I am melting. I'm melting and I'm melting, PB. I said cute, Nick. Wait, what? Yeah. Cute D. Yeah, cute D. I guess nudes can be cute, but
Gooby and his gang was about to raid the, do all kinds of like very
yo, JDon should, okay, I don't know if he's in jail. Yo, JDon should hop on this.
Not very good stuff to the Smart Buster server and so on and so forth. Stuff that you are not really surprised by Gooby that he would do.
I feel like he's just not in the right mind, because Nate told me that there were spy cameras, this, that. Gooby was spying on him, this, that, but it was false. At least I think.
The doxing screenshot that you saw is literally taken out of context and was a troll to a completely different person.
The Gooby Files, okay? Oh.
Gooby is a YouTuber with around 17,000 subscribers, who is very well known for making videos with someone known as Napkin Nate, who is another YouTuber who posts Roblox jailbreak videos that stopped uploading around 2 years
I think I've watched it
and
before.
Basically has disappeared from the internet ever since. Now, these two creators would make videos with each other a lot, whenever they were posting at least. But that was until around late April of 2020 whenever they would split up.
Bro's playing Mad City right now.
Multiple people have made videos about this situation, including someone known as iBreaky. Now, nobody knows the exact reason why they split up, But this drama goes a little bit more deep than just YouTube videos. Now, another Roblox content creator known as Nitso reportedly made a video about Napkin Nate and how he was arrested. The video was uploaded on September 6th, and a lot of people have believed that he was arrested, which may or may not be true, because sure, it did show a police document, but pretty much the whole thing was censored, so there's no way to really tell if he was actually arrested or not. Plus, a former friend of Napkin Nate has said that the claim of him being arrested was false, basically, in this image right here. And if you don't know, Napkin Nate was allegedly arrested was false.
Yo, the video is right here, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I give you free time, or just pause the video.
Basically, in this image right here. And if you don't know, Napkin Nate was allegedly arrested for domestic violence, and that was apparently the reason why he stopped uploading, which would make sense. But some people have said that Napkin Nate didn't even have a girlfriend / wife in the first place. But maybe that was just a joke, but like I said, there's no actual way to tell if he was arrested or not. But the person who told Nitso about this was Gooby, who this video is mainly about. Now, Gooby has stated in this video that Napkin Nate has made some false allegations against him and stuff like that, and how Napkin Nate would pay Gooby a very little amount of money for the time he was spending with Napkin Nate and making videos, which allegedly was around 10 hours a day, according to Gooby. Now, some of the claims that Napkin Nate is made about Gooby are kind of ridiculous, like having a spy camera in Nate's room, which clearly doesn't make sense because you don't know each other in real life.
So how the fuck does, wait, what? How does someone have a spy, allegedly have a spy camera in real life? What, John Wick or some shit? What is he? He's not John Wick. Or who else could I use? Who else? Or I forgot who.
But from what I've seen, Gooby has tried to make himself the victim in this situation, and Gooby stated publicly that Nate stalked and abused him, when Gooby has done worse stuff than anything that Napkin Nate or anyone else has really done. And that's mainly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. This situation has just been insane, and it's about time someone goes into full detail about what happened. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into the first section. Alright, so the first thing we're going to get into real quick is doxing. So I just want you to keep in mind throughout all these screenshots, the person who is nicknamed God is Gooby. Just wanted to clarify that if there was any confusion. Now, in Gooby's server, he and his friends have claimed to dox people before and have threatened to dox other people in the server. You have this screenshot right here with someone that Gooby is associated with admitting that they have doxed someone before, and also leaking their name at the same time. You also have another screenshot where Gooby is claiming that they can dox and stuff like that, and as you can see, there's a member here that is pretty much questioning this whole thing. I mean, I don't really blame him. And then you have other screenshots like these, which are very questionable at the least. And it doesn't end there, because another YouTuber known as SmartBusters made a video claiming that their Discord server was being harassed by none other than Gooby and his gang.
The main thing that put me over the edge in realizing that Discord wasn't going to work was a couple of people brought to my attention some drama that I had no idea was going on.
When he said that, he sounds like he didn't know about it, bro.
Server and another server, where somehow the topic of doxing specific members of our server came up, and people were asking by name for specific people to get doxed. I'm sorry, that's completely out of control. Once that shit devolves into that, it has to end. And I get the sense that that wasn't just a rare occurrence. That's what goes on these fucking servers.
And according to one of SmartBusters' moderators, Gooby's server has doxers who dox minors simply for voicing opinions on small topics such as anime and K-pop. Gooby claims these were true, but they were only
Niggas are other people. So, oh, I don't like your anime. I don't like anime. Or, boom, I like this anime is good. This is actually bored. These niggas are bored. Definitely bored. She want
trolling.
anime.
And according to SmartBusters himself, he stated that people in his server are being doxxed by Gooby and his gang. So that should be quite enough to know Gooby, or at least the people he associates with, and especially the people in his server, are known doxers, especially since it's coming from other people and that there's little proof of this. And yeah, it essentially just gets worse from here. Now, before we get into the most damning part of this whole video and document, I'm gonna let the Destructor talk about his experience with Gooby and basically voice his opinions about this and stuff. I recommend checking out his channel and his videos on Gooby exposing him. I'll link his channel down below in the description. But anyways, here's Destructor.
Alright, thank you to the Dark Creeper for letting me be on this video. And everything you will be hearing throughout this video, or have been hearing so far, is accurate. It's all accurate about Gooby. But I'm here to give you my point of view about Gooby, because I've known this guy for quite a while now. There's a reason why I've been exposing throughout my videos. I highly recommend you watch all my content about Gooby, like my locales on the internet on him, and every other video I have done on him. Like, check out my playlist on Gooby. It's really important you do. But enough about this. My history through Gooby really starts right around when the SmartBusters do their Discord server. So when the SmartBusters did their Discord server, I joined because, you know, I like the SmartBusters and stuff. And, you know, it's the fast forward through some time. Eventually some time went through, and let's just say I was informed that Gooby and his gang was about to raid the, you know, do all kinds of, like, very, not very good stuff to the SmartBusters server, and so on and so forth. You know, stuff that you are not really surprised by Gooby that he would do. I had to inform Lefty about this, and that was the reason why their server closed down, because of him. Gooby, he's just generally an awful person. If you especially look at my locales on the internet, let's just say he blocked me on Twitter, so what I've been saying about him has a lot of merit and truth to it, because you wouldn't block someone if you're throwing around huge accusations, you know, around him. You know, so really,
Just trying to hide the evidence and
there's
stuff.
smoke, there's fire.
Basically.
Generally, like, Gooby is a terrible person, and I hope all you enjoyed the, you know, this whole video that the Dark Creeper has made, and subscribe to the Dark Creeper. But yeah, thank you for letting me on there. So this is all I had to say. So back to the video.
Now, the stuff I'm about to get into is probably the most deplorable stuff that I've ever talked about on this channel. And if you're sensitive to grooming, pedophilia, and topics of CP, then I suggest clicking off now, because that's what's about to be discussed. So, Gooby has done very inappropriate things with a minor through Discord DMs, which includes the minor, who is a 16-year-old, sending Gooby an explicit photo of herself. And he's also even admitted to this in a public server. And by the way, there are two known
To it, it's crazy. It's really no guilt.
victims to Gooby. The first one, who I just talked about, known as Phoebes, and the second one, who will be unnamed throughout this video. I will not give the name or screenshots about them with Gooby, because they prefer to stay private. And also, another friend of Gooby, who also used to be associated with Napkin Nate, got Phoebe to send an explicit image of herself, and he sent that in the public server, which I believe was Gooby's
Crazy.
server, which is literal CP, and it's being sent in a public server. And to my knowledge, the server hasn't been deleted yet, and I'm pretty sure the link has been changed so no one else can join it. And I bet that's because they just wanted to cover themselves up for what they've done in the server. I would also like to mention,
Or just delete the whole server and just make a new one. I'm not giving people no ideas, but I know people are just going to be taking it. But just saying, that wouldn't it be smarter?
that Gooby has sent news to a minor as well over
So what's he doing? Like taking pictures like that?
Snapchat. Obviously,
Or is he holding his meat and showing it while he's looking at it? Oh, I think that's what he's doing.
the image is censored. And he's also said stuff about sending people news and very questionable stuff just like that. And it's also been said that more CB has been sent in the server, and other people have claimed that Gooby has done nothing about it whatsoever. The fact that all of this is going on and it's literally in plain sight, and yet people are still on his side, is quite ridiculous. And it gets even worse because some of his community even encourages this behavior, including one of his moderators. And I bet there's a lot more screenshots floating out there that I just don't know about yet. That includes behavior just like this. It is no question that Gooby is a pedophile, doxer, and other stuff I explained throughout this video. This seriously can't go unnoticed. Gooby has tried placing himself as the victim in the Napkin Nate and Nito drama.
And that what's called? Bro tried placing himself as the victim? That's wild still. You're basically touching up on kids and you're trying to be a victim. Bro, lock the flip in.
Publicly stated on his bio for his YouTube channel and his Twitter account that people Photoshop his messages and take things he says out of context. Like as if receiving explicit images from a minor is
Send me the cutest thing. Oh, bro, he sent me the cutest thing. Like, bro, that's crazy.
out of context.
Yo, lock this nigga up, bro. There's no way this nigga's out free. He's roaming the streets. Nigga, this is a fucking Joker level threat. This is literally a Joker level threat. Lock him up. Don't even let him see the light of day. Lock even his window. He can get ventilation from the ground and shit. No, he should not be seen outside of a cell.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to cover himself up. And also following up with a statement by privating his Twitter account as well. And also by blocking Gooby on Twitter. This basically just proves everything.
He's basically blocking people when something comes out. It's actually like, oh, sure. I know it was gonna make people think you're guilty.
If Gooby attempts to strike this video or document down, then like I've just said, that basically proves everything that I'm saying is true. And that Gooby is a literal pedophile.
Bro's like, yo, lost some kids. Lock him up, bro.
Now, that's all I'm going to be talking about for this video. I suggest sharing this with your friends and spreading awareness about the situation, because Gooby has a pretty big platform, especially for the type of person he is, and this needs to be spread throughout the Roblox community. Now, about Napkin Nate, the exact reason of him being inactive from YouTube, I really don't know. Honestly, don't think anyone knows. It's genuinely hard to tell. There's all these rumors floating around about him being arrested and stuff like that, which has yet to be proven, and just all this other stuff. Now, please don't attack anyone that has been mentioned throughout this video. And if you want to read the document for yourself, the link is in the pinned comment and in the description. And anyways, that's gonna be it for this video, and goodbye.
No. Yo, Gideon, can you hear me? Please find him and lock him up. Put him in jail, bro. Grooming. Editor. Yeah, do not harass anyone. I hope Napkin he's okay. He came back. I wish he came back, but I've never watched any of them. I should have followed Napkin Nate. I just need to know how he sounds. I remember that logo before, like back in the day. I used to be watching Sketch. No, not the other Sketch. I'm talking about the other one, the normal one. Well, not the Stretch.
So I am the
It's
murderer.
different.
2 times in a row.
I swear,
Right. So
I've watched him before. I have watched him before. I know, I have. I have watched him before. What? Golly, spinning all this other, okay, getting guns. This murder mystery.
So I may have joined the best Murder Mystery 2 server. There's a bacon hair in here, trying to talk to the people in the capsules. How do I get in here? Can I send you friend request? I'm in the easiest server right now. They're all in here. I could kill all of them. This guy flat out shot the wrong guy. Time to kill the rest.
Ooh.
Knife. Run. This is the only guy left. And he's calling Robux. This guy actually kills me. I just got sent a trade request? No way. This is the rarest Chroma Godly in the game. If you beat me in a 1v1, you can keep this friend.
It's fine with the 1v1s in Murder Mystery. Damn, but still. That is crazy. Actually crazy still. I can't even lie to you. Does it look like I'm looking at a different direction when I'm looking straight?